Assalamu alaikum everyone. This is Rubel. So today we will learn how to development code available to QA environment, execute test in TestRail, and if we find any bug, we will create a bug. Okay. So let's start like how development code available in the QA environment. So this is going to be the kind of repeated. I explained this, I think, very beginning of this lecture. So I just want to give you like one more explanation, since we are going to execute our first test case, like how it is happening. So as we know, like in Agile, the developer, he or she, let me put on the side by side so it will be a little better. As you see, this is the development. As an existing user, I should see shop link after I successfully logged in. So developer move this use case from to do to the in progress. So he or she developed the code. Where she developed the code? They developed the code in their local machine. And let me show you the development code. So this is the code is kind of looks like, right? So this is the code I like I download from the WordPress, since my website is in WordPress. Okay, so this is the code that developer will write after they complete the development for this user story. So they will push the code to the staging. So this staging zone, like like few of my project, I saw that the developer, they have their own server. So this, all of them are called server. So they push the code in the server and they test by themselves, or they also sometimes say, hey, you can please test as well. So when they push the code in the staging, and if everything goes well from the development side, so then they will ask DevOps, hey, can you please move the or push the code to the QA environment? So this is the QA server. So this DevOps person will move the move or push the code from staging to the QA environment. And when the code is in, when DevOps person confirm that the code is already pushed or deployment has completed in a QA environment, so then developer will move the user history in ready for testing. So when it is ready for testing, as a tester, our test case may be, like if we already wrote the test case, it will be in the done stage, but we can put it back in progress while we are going to execute this test case. Okay. So this is, as you know, this is what happened. Like after we sign up from the QA, like everything is working fine. So then we will sign off, and based on the release date, we know that June June we have another release to the UAT. So this QA person will be move or push the code from the QA to UAT environment, and after UAT testing is complete by QA team, then there will be another release date to go production. Okay, so we will learn this to environment later, but our focus right now in the QA environment. Okay, so as we already last video, we learned how to write the test case in TestRail, and let me go back to TestRail again. Okay, we can either come back to TestRail here, or you see the add-ons, you can click on add-ons, TestRail, and click on test cases. So it will be here. So before that, I like to see what is the DEM number. So DEM number user story is 45. I mean, for task is 45 and the user history is 15. So let me see the test case. So this is the user history DEM15. So is QA testing, shop link, and DEM15. So let me open it. And this is the URL. This is the test steps written by me, I guess. Yeah. So let's follow the steps. So the URL must be available for precondition. So we do have a URL. We have a test. Credential. And let's navigate to the login page. So I can copy this. And paste it here. Remove this. Actually, I already have it open here, so I can use this. So now what I need is test_user, test. Okay, before I do that, I forget to mention something. So now we are execute the test, right? So now let's go up to the test case and we have to create a test run, right? So that is the step we run. And when we try to execute, we have to do the test run. Right now, I don't have any test run here. So in test run, since we are doing the individual user history, so you'll create individual test run. But when we have a lot of functionalities available, we will have a smoke test suite and regression tester. So as we know, a smoke test will have only the positive test case. So we'll execute that smoke test as soon as any new build is happening. And the regression test we do include the negative test or boundary scenario, negative scenario, those kind of thing, right? But we will continue, we will learn that in the future. But right now, let's create a test run for the single test case. So right now I can say shop link, right? You can say anything you want. Shop link is already populated, I think. Okay, so I can, and June release, you can put the release date here as well. So now what I have to do, I have to do the reference to my my test case. Let me see, it's 45. Let's reference to 45 and assign to me. I have only one, I have a lot of test case, but I am executing only one test case. So select the test case, and this is the test case. Okay, at test run. So now is the play, and so this is the place that where we are going to start our test execution. So when we are ready, we have to click on progress. Oh, no, not, I'm sorry, not a progress. Rerun, pause, no, cancel, test run. Okay, 528, we don't, I just, let me delete on. It looks like it's created too. Okay, click this on. So now we will be landing to the space. So now click on the start process. So it will count like how much time you spent to execute this test case. Okay, so we are in the logging page. We have to provide the test credential. Login. So expectation is verify the shop link in the header section. Never. So account logout. Oh, what is it? It should be shop page, right? SHOP. So this is not good. This is bug. So sometimes it is happening, you know, the developer, they are doing a lot of different tasks So, and they make a mistake. So that's why we, as a tester, we are testing. So now if this one is not good, it should be SHOP, right? So it is the development, it is a bug. So what we are going to do, we are going to create a bug. So before that, let me take a screen capture. Let me just make it red because this is, okay. So done. So now what do we have to do? So this is fail. So I say stop, and they didn't patch. So now we can attach the screen capture here. We can make it comments that spelling is correct for shop. So can, this should be fail. Okay, I put the pass before, and also since we are going to create a bug in Jira, so I think that that's fine for here. Or you can, if you want to take this screen capture, I already have it here. Let me delete this as before. Okay, looks like my computer froze. Let me attach like how you can attach. So add and find the attachment. I think it's this one. Open. So it has been attached. So it's there. So now we have to create a defect. So now we can do defect from TestRail itself. So you can provide all the information here. So automatically it like when you click on the push, it will like everything will be in the available in Jira. But some reason I'm getting errors. So right now it's not going to be a blocker for us. We can still create create a bug in Jira. So you're gonna do the same thing. I say shop page spelling this. How should I say display? Shop page spelling correct. Okay. You can choose better word however you want. So now we have to say step to reproduce. I would say navigate to page to the valid show. Click on login button. Then I think that's it, right? Login button. Let me log out. Login button. Okay, so now expect it. shop link should be displayed correctly. Shop is or you can say shop is display correct. Okay, so then I can attach the screen capture. Okay, in Jira is supposed to be somewhere here. Screen capture. Let me try to drag in. So it will populate after I save it. So now we have to fill out, make sure we have to fill out this correctly. The first, it should be June release, and the sprint, it should be iteration 3. And you see the screen capture is added here, and the issue is, I think it's first one, and user should see shop link, okay, and create. So the bug has been created and assigned to me, right? So now, if I go to the board, and bug should be listed all the way at the bottom. It's right here. So I like for example, I am going to start working on this bug, and what the developer will do, they will open this bug and try to understand like what's wrong with that. So they will open the screen capture, follow all the steps, and it's here. So now they also will verify this, it is happening on their site or not. So they will log in. Let me log in where I need a credential. Let me get the username, password. It's not here. Okay, let me log in here. Okay, so they will open their, in local, they will open the code. So they'll open the code like this and inspect, copy this, whatever is their mistake. So because they will have a lots of line of code, right? So you see, it's one is found, find, and boom, is here. So what they are going to do, they are going to delete everything and make it click on shop. Then they will save it, then push it to, after they change, they will push it to the staging, then ask DevOps to now push the latest code to the QA. Then DevOps will push the code into the QA, and I just fix it. So let me do the DevOps org. Let me see, where is it? It's menu. Okay. Sure. Save menu. So now, since I'm a developer, so I have make change already. So now if I refresh, you see, the shop is happening here. So now The QA tester, they will be testing in there and they will retest. They will go back, test run. They will click on the shop run. I mean, the test that we create. So start reprocess. Then you'll do this one is passed, make some comments, and we already, everything is good. Now pass, and you see is green, is became green. So now if I go to the test case, reports, test run results, you see everything is green. So in test report is nothing is there because we have only one, right? So in this coming lecture, we will create a like bunch of smoke test and regression tests so that we'll see the report. But for today, I like to stop here. It's already, I think.